hopefully it's my time, and I think this the year where I'm gonna make them hate me even more.
We gonna lose. We can't lose. Because all we do is win.
It's pretty awesome. It's incredible, man. He's definitely a special human being, you know, in everything he does, you know, in the boxing gym. He's a people's champion, you know. He's constantly giving back to others. You know, you see the human side of him, you know, aside from the fighter.
Away after he knocks out his opponent this fight.
Just doing things like this is what really matters, you know, at the end of it. When I'm in there in the gym, I'm having a great time. That's what I love to do. But over here, you know, it's just all about giving back. Just stay tuned, man. You guys can win one of these too, one of these bad boys.
Teofimo's training camp for Shakur highlights intense pad work sessions where every...
Teofimo Lopez's training camp is already revealing the intensity of what lies ahead. Inside the gym, the focus is unmistakable as Lopez goes through demanding pad work sessions where every punch is thrown with purpose and precision. Each movement is sharp, controlled, and deliberate, reflecting a camp that understands the technical challenge posed by Shakur Stevenson. The atmosphere is serious and disciplined, showing that this is not just another fight, but a high-stakes matchup requiring absolute focus and preparation.
It's fun. It's a fun day every day, but it's serious when he's sparring. He gets down to nitty-gritty, does his thing, just embarrasses a lot of the sparring partners. And again, I tell him, have fun in there. Like, just make boxing great again, make boxing fun again. Oh, it is a little one.
Man, I've been working my ass off.
His opponent is undefeated. He's a frigidity boxer. He jumps in, jumps out. But there's one thing we see that he don't do, and we'll tell you when we do it to him. I can't tell you now, but we'll tell you later.
Take over sports.
Assistant trainer Milton LaCroix plays a crucial role in shaping Teofimo's preparation. He is carefully guiding Lopez through strategic adjustments designed specifically to counter Shakur Stevenson's sharp, disciplined, and highly technical fighting style. Every drill emphasizes composure, timing, and defensive awareness. LaCroix understands that facing a fighter like Stevenson demands patience and intelligence, not reckless aggression. The camp's approach reflects deep respect for the challenge ahead.
Cool gonna beat your bitch ass. Yeah, put that in there.
A little bit. Shadow boxing, get some sparring. Maybe about 8 to 10 rounds.
To elevate the level of preparation, Teofimo's camp has brought in a wide variety of sparring partners. Different styles rotate constantly, forcing Lopez to adapt day after day. This constant change keeps the intensity high and prevents comfort or predictability from settling in. Each sparring session is designed to sharpen instincts, improve reactions, and simulate the unpredictable pace and angles Shakur Stevenson brings into the ring.
We need to be pushed today. Bring the smoke, baby. July 12th, demolishment. We're gonna demolish it. Guys way too slow, sports too sharp, too fast.
Meanwhile, in Shakur Stevenson's camp, the focus is firmly placed on speed, accuracy, and flawless execution. Stevenson works relentlessly on the pads, drilling combinations at a fast pace while maintaining complete control. His movement is crisp, his reflex is sharp, and his attention to detail is evident in every sequence. The camp emphasizes repetition and consistency, reinforcing habits that define Shakur's elite technical style.
He's gonna self-chill. Chill again, bro. The takeover is over.
Oh, we're easy. Come on, bad motherfucker. The best nigga in boxing, man. You don't even know.
Under the watchful eyes of head coach Wally Moses and Shakur's grandfather, the atmosphere in Stevenson's camp is one of quiet confidence. Shakur appears calm, focused, and mentally prepared, carrying himself like a fighter who believes this is his moment to shine. There is no sense of doubt, only determination. His team ensures that every aspect of his training aligns with his long-term vision of greatness.
Yeah, bigger name, and also he got the more accolades. He's been undisputed before. He's done won belts at 35, won belts at 30, at 40. So he's more accomplished. So I know that would be a better name on my resume.
Yeah, a lot of people saying that this is going to be a tough fight for you.
I mean, they absolutely right to have their opinion. I already know this guy's good. I done came up in the amateurs with him. I chose this for that reason. Like, I chose this because I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to put myself in a situation to where I'm able to raise my game up to another level. So that was my whole purpose.
Do you feel like you got to be real dominant in this fight? Because I mean, Tio, he's from New York, and you having a fight in New York, and the judges, man, you never know, yo.
He not from New York, but he not from New York. He not from New York. He probably was born in New York, but like being from New York is like I'm raised and I'm brought up in New York, and I knew him for years and years, and I always seen him out of Florida. Like that's where he was out of, Florida. So I don't look at him like a fighter that's from New York. So, but do I gotta be dominant? I think every fight that I set up, I want to be dominant. I don't care who in front of me. I want to dominate. I want to beat you to where judges don't feel like they can rob me. So I always got that feeling. I always got that chip on my shoulder.
If you do win this fight, what do you think it does for your career?
I think it put me top 5 pound for pound. I think it puts me like one of the best fighters in my era. I think it just established that I'm that guy. Like, I'll be one of the 4 kings that they call the 4 kings, and it also depends on the fashion that I do it. So,
Shakur Stevenson continues his grind on the heavy bag, throwing sharp, controlled punches with precision and intent. Each strike reflects discipline rather than brute force. As fatigue sets in, Shakur pushes through, focusing on maintaining speed, power, and accuracy even under exhaustion. His goal is clear: to showcase the full extent of his abilities on Fight Night, January 31st, and leave no questions unanswered.
What's happening is because we want it bad. We want to be number 1, in boxing, so to speak. He's coming for my crown at the, super lightweight division. And honestly, nevertheless, it's all about the fans.
Who has a better resume between you two guys, do you think?
Man, I'll tell you again, honestly, it doesn't matter until we hang up the gloves. I think that we still have such a long, depending on how well we do with our health, we got a long career ahead of us, man. So this is just something for everybody for 2026. We started off with a bang.
During an in-depth interview, Shakur Stevenson speaks with clarity and confidence about his mindset heading into the fight. He explains that defeating Teofimo Lopez would solidify his position among the top 4 fighters in the world. His words reflect the same discipline and focus he demonstrates in training. Shakur openly acknowledges Teofimo's power and skill, making it clear that choosing this matchup was intentional. Facing a top-level opponent pushes him to elevate every aspect of his game: timing, technique, and strategy. For Shakur, growth only comes from challenging the best, and this fight represents a defining step toward elite status.
Team USA got a silver medal,
And,
nah, not during them times though.
And the whole thing
not
was
during them times. I'm speaking on the times where I felt like you had a push start. You got the you used to be ahead of me far as like you was the code on Terrence Crawford card. I was underneath. Then you got the opportunity to fight with Lomachenko. And after that, I felt like I kind of got pushed more than you, and you felt some type of way about the way that I was pushed more than you when it came down to ESPN. I remember you saying a little comment with the ESPN only like black fighters and all that kind of stuff. And when you said that, I kind of felt like it was a shot at me. So I felt like it was.
Teofimo Lopez exudes confidence as the fight draws closer. Fully aware that this is one of the most anticipated matchups in boxing, he embraces the pressure rather than avoiding it. Lopez channels the attention and expectations into motivation, training with intensity and purpose every single day. Each drill is designed to refine his timing, sharpen his power, and ensure he enters the ring in peak physical and mental condition. Teofimo appears ready to deliver a performance worthy of the global spotlight. In a face-to-face interview, Shakur Stevenson reveals his perception that Teofimo Lopez may be experiencing feelings of jealousy. According to Shakur, as his own recognition and attention increased, he sensed a shift in Teofimo's attitude. Despite this observation, Shakur makes it clear that emotions will not dictate the outcome. Both fighters remain locked into their preparation, allowing their skills and discipline to speak louder than any personal feelings.
You'll hear me a lot of times when I say it. There's old school and there's new school. Old school has something that had been said. They would not have allowed us to be able to come face to face. Because you don't say it to me and think I ain't finna try to tear your head off as soon as I get close to you.
Well, you're not gonna wait till a fight night. You're gonna get it in that day.
Because some things are too difficult. Because sometimes you go a little bit beyond respect. That's disrespectful. If you disrespect me on any level, we fighting then. Now, I'm gonna try to hold it together but if you disrespect me, which is what he just did, I'm not gonna ask him about what he's talking about. When I get close enough, I'm finna show him what I ain't talking about. You understand where I'm coming from? So there's a difference. That's why I say you gotta know the difference from the old school and the new school. Had he said that in my day, they could not. I would told him, listen, whatever y'all do, don't let me get close to him. Because if I get close to him,
boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. offers a thoughtful comparison between old school and new school fighters. He explains that in his era, respect was non-negotiable, and the line between confidence and disrespect was clearly defined. Any personal insults were handled directly and immediately. Roy contrasts this with today's boxing culture, where social media, hype, and online bravado often blur those boundaries. While this modern approach generates attention, Roy emphasizes that true greatness still comes from discipline, preparation, and respect for the craft. No amount of online noise can replace real skill inside the ring. The boxing world is buzzing with anticipation as the Stevenson vs. Lopez fight approaches. Fans, analysts, and commentators dissect every training clip and interview, searching for clues about strategy and readiness. Professional boxer Jermaine Ortiz shares his perspective, noting that Shakur has matured significantly and is unlikely to make reckless mistakes. Ortiz highlights Shakur's adaptability, discipline, and ring intelligence as potential advantages. Analysts agree this matchup represents a true clash of elite styles, Shakur's speed and precision versus Teofimo's explosive power and aggression. This fight is about far more than strength, it is a test of mental toughness, strategy, and execution under pressure.
Maybe a glimpse or two.
Why?
And one, Shakur said it himself after that fight that he wasn't gonna fight like that again. And that's the main reason. He said he wasn't gonna do it. And
Teo's cracking like that?
To 140, which is really, huh?
Is Teo cracking?
No, I don't think. I think he had more of a threat with the Zepeda as a puncher and Teofimo. But he's going up a weight class. That's not naturally his weight class as well.
You think that will play a factor?
No, that would play a factor in him not fighting in the pocket how he did Zepeda.
Got you.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, because of the style, the style. You feel like he's gonna be in and out, moving around, making sure that
in and out,
doing things that Teo don't like.
He got longer arms. You know, I think he'll just keep him. He'll keep him at bay. You know, Teo's a tricky fighter too, so I'm not saying that he can't, you know, slip in and catch him with a couple shots. But Shakur, I think he's gonna be defensively sound. He doesn't like getting hit, and I think he's gonna stick to that.
You know, as far as Shakur is concerned and Teo, when you look at the speed, when you look at the timing, who do you feel like has that edge when it comes down to that? It could be separate. It could be somebody.
Andis delivers a strong warning to Teofimo Lopez, stressing that Shakur Stevenson is not a fighter to underestimate. He highlights Shakur's ability to control distance, read opponents, and adapt quickly inside the ring. While acknowledging Teofimo's power and talent, Andis insists that respecting Stevenson's skill set is critical. Every round will demand focus, intelligence, and discipline. Underestimating Shakur, he warns, could prove costly in a fight where small mistakes can decide everything.
Pick them apart. And I gotta tell everybody this thing. Whichcomb is real athletic too. Teofimo. So I mean, I don't think it's gonna be an easy fight. You know what I mean? People think, you know, a lot of people say it's gonna be easy and all. Teofimo can punch and he can box. And like I said, he's real athletic. So you know what I mean? That'll make it a little difficult right there. You know what I mean?
I see a lot of people going back and forth with it. Some people think Teo got the advantage because of the weight and that he's athletic and explosive. Some people say Shakur is the better boxer.
Yes.
Right? How you see that fight ending?
Well, they saying, you know, they've got the weight and all that. I see Shakur box big guys, light heavyweights and all that stuff. It's like, you know, big box heavyweights.
That wraps up today's video. Stay tuned for more updates, deeper analysis, and continued coverage as this highly anticipated showdown draws closer. Until next time.